你听说了吗？是707。喂，707快车来了！你看，还有707酒店。
又是707，到底707是什么？
是707 Travel Malaysia 旅游展。
没错，707 Travel Malaysia 旅游展，前往云顶、吉隆坡、马六甲、波罗申等优惠配套，绝对物超所值。4月21到23号，快到新加坡博览中心。
去云兴隆快车63年来为您提供优质旅游服务。
707全新旅游巴士前往马来西亚，旅途更惬意。内部宽敞舒适，备有 USB 插座及 WiFi 连接，往返云顶、马六甲及新加坡。去云兴隆快车63年来为您提供优质旅游服务。
Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome aboard our 707 coach from Singapore to Malaysia or from Malaysia to Singapore. For those of you who's first time taking our coach or traveling with us, please log on to our website www.707-inc is India, Norway, China.com for more information on the coaches and the immigration clearance. First of all, the immigration clearance at the checkpoint, both at Singapore and Malaysia, you have to take note on the rules and regulations at the checkpoint stated by the authority of Singapore and Malaysia. Please follow the orders of the authorities when given. Next, we're going to touch on is the emergency exit and the stopover timing and the toilet breaks. All big items are to be placed at the luggage box provided at the side of the coach. Smaller luggages can be placed above your seat, securely above your seat, or in front of your seat. Do not block the walkway. Do not block the walkway. If you are seated near the emergency exit, please refer to our website for safety reason. Otherwise, do not hang or try to meddle with the handles of the doorknobs of the emergency exit. Please take note on the emergency exit located on board the bus. In case of any emergency evacuation, there is two emergency exits. One located at the front of the door and the other is at the back of the door. In case of any evacuation, please seek the driver for more information. Next on, please fasten your seat belts if provided on board the coach. Fasten your seat belt provided on the chair if is provided and available. This is for safety reason or for any turbulence on board the coach. Please take note that this is a non-smoking flight. Of any kind of tobaccos on board. Any kind of brand of cigarette are not allowed to smoke inside the coaches. In the event of the bus breakdown during the journey, first the driver will rectify the situation and he will plan the fastest way to divert the affected passenger to another coach. Otherwise, there will be a replacement coach to the soonest arrive at the destination of the breakdown coach. We apologize if there is any breakdown of coach and we will rectify the problem the soonest and continue the journey the fastest. Thank you and welcome on board our 707 coach. And have a nice day to you. Singapore to Malaysia, first steps at Singapore checkpoint. Bring down your passport only for clearance. Only your passport. And the maximum waiting time at the checkpoint is 30 to 45 minutes. After Singapore immigration, you will reach Malaysia immigration. At the checkpoint, you have to bring down all your passport and items for clearance. Do not leave anything behind. The same thing, the maximum waiting time at the Malaysia checkpoint is 30 to 45 minutes. At the Malaysia checkpoint or Singapore checkpoint, please make sure all your passport are valid for more than 6 months. And all your visa and passes are valid before entering a country. Entering Malaysia, you need not have to fill up the embarkation card. For tourists, you might have to show your return air ticket. When at the checkpoint, make sure all dutiable and controlled and prohibited goods are declared. For example, liquor, tobacco, chewing gum, and illegal copyright product, weapons, controlled drugs, cigarettes, lighter, and any spices of wildlife, you have to declare at the checkpoint. When entering from Malaysia into Singapore, make sure you have filled up your embarkation card for Singapore before the checkpoint. Entering a country like Singapore and Malaysia, you have to check with the authority your valid passes and your right from the authority to entering a country before the traveling started. No food and drinks are allowed on board the bus. Only mineral water with bottle caps are allowed on board the bus. And do not put your leg above the seats. Luggage box are provided for bigger luggages. You can put just underneath the coaches as per diagram. Whereas if you're having a small luggage, you may want to put above your seat. Right above your sitting, there's a luggage compartment for small luggages only. Some of the coaches are provided with safety belt. Please fasten your safety belt before the journey starts. If there is a provided safety belt on board. Please take note of the emergency exit on board the bus. It's located either on the front and or the back of the bus. The front, left hand side and right hand side both, and at the back is either left or right. It's either on the left or right of the buses at the back of the door. Next, take note of the diagram, the emergency exit. There is a handle. Lower down the handle or pull the handle to exit from the door. From Singapore to Malaysia or Malaysia back to Singapore, there will be a pit stop in between the journey. But this is only valid for certain route. Like from Malacca Express service, they don't stop for meal breaks. Otherwise, bus from Genting to Singapore or Singapore to Genting, there will be a stopover for 25 minutes. And toilet breaks are in between. If you need to go to the washroom, just inform the driver will stop. But take note, for toilet breaks is only 5 minutes, whereas tea breaks at pit stop is 25 minutes. At any time of point, if you need to go to the washroom, please kindly inform the driver politely that you need to visit the washroom, and the driver will alight you at the next available pit stops. And certain bus, they will stop for product shop for 15 minutes. And For Singapore to Malacca and Malacca to Singapore, usually there is more than one pickup point and alighting point. Example, from Singapore to Malacca, the first stop is the Central Bus Terminal, followed by the hotel in the city. Depending on which hotel is the nearest route the driver will take. Likewise, from Malacca to Singapore, the first stop will be the hotel in the city. After the pickup, he will en route to Malacca bus station to pick up passengers from the bus station and back to Singapore. Please take note of this en route.